Good evening, everyone. It's October 1st, 2023. Just got done with that weekly outlook video for you guys and also recapping the month that we had. Now, NQ on the left, ES on the right. You can see the second standard deviation of last week's VWAP, these dotted lines here, ignoring these IB indicators over here. Get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of this, and there we go. Just looking at the second dotted line, 15,035. That's where our second standard deviation of last week's VWAP is. And if we go ahead and mark that off, perhaps make this really easy for you guys to see, 3550, turn off the indicators and throw on the external trading hours. That's roughly where our overnight high is sitting at. And over here you have the high of the week, last week's high. So given tomorrow is a Monday, I'm not going to look for us to be expanding range very much to the upside. It'd be unusual to both get an expansion beyond second standard deviation of VWAP as well as an expansion beyond a weekly high on a Monday. So instead, I'm going to be leaning downwards. What that means is I'll be expecting a break of the overnight low, the previous day's low, and perhaps even settlement lows. So the overnight low coming in right now, what is that, about 930, 933. On the ES, I'd expect it to follow suit, so breaking the overnight low around 43.37, getting into the previous day's low, sitting at 43.10ish, and perhaps even settlement lows coming in at 4,300-ish or so. Now, I would imagine, just like on the upside, same thing to the downside, I expect us to get bids somewhere around the -2 standard deviation. I think that's sitting somewhere around 42.90 or so. So when in general, I'm going to be looking for something like this. If I could figure out how to draw a square, maybe I'd show it. There we go. I think we'll end up getting bids somewhere around here. Maybe I'll draw that as green, and we can draw the upper end as red. Anywhere around, let's call it 43. That looks like a good spot. Anywhere around here. That's where I'm going to be expecting red. There we are. In the middle, that'll be where I'll be trying to play mean reversion into. Whether that's a reclaim of the prior day's low, so whether it's a reclaim over here at this 43.10ish spot, throw on the magnet, whether it's a reclaim of that or somewhere up higher. Overall, I'm just going to be looking for shorts into the middle around here, this 43.25 spot where we did break this breakout upwards at key level, or I'll be looking for a reclaim of the prior day's low after finding some bids around settlement lows, around this 4,300. On the SPY, what that'll look like is something like this. There we go. A bit clearer. Settlement lows are coming in at 424 and 86 cents. So I'll be looking for bids somewhere around here, I think. Here we go. We can make this something like this. Maybe even a reclaim here. Something like that. There we go. Maybe I'll even write reclaim. So I'm looking for bids something around here. This will be our pivot, and then I'll be looking for shorts somewhere around here. I don't think we'll be breaking yesterday or the weekly highs or anything like that. So something like this should work. Where is our second standard deviation? Comes up actually above last week's high, but again, I don't think we'll be breaking that overnight high, which is sitting at... Need to do some math here. My version of math. Take the 1130 high. Looks like it matches that roughly pretty well. Go over here. Where's our 1130 high? Somewhere around here. There we go. So I'll be looking for a sell somewhere around there. So I'll be looking for us to play in some sort of range like this. Sells around here. Bids around here. Here's the middle. That's what I'll be looking for going into tomorrow. NASDAQ, not too different. Once again, I don't think we'll be getting above that 2 standard deviation of VWAP, so somewhere around here. Perhaps we get a little bit of momentum up into there, around the settlement highs there, Thursday's high, to the downside, breaking these lows. Perhaps there's some sort of reclaim long. perhaps I'll look for something like that. But in general, I think we'll be breaking both of these and coming down into Thursday's lows, and perhaps this becomes a long somewhere around there. Anyway, hope that makes sense. Hope that helps. Have a great night. Trade safe. Trade safe if you are. If I was you, I'd be leaning for these gaps to close. Usually, Globex will close these price gaps, so I'd be looking for about 43.30ish on the ES and somewhere around 14,900 on the NQ. Have a great night and trade safe. Updates in the morning.